Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kristen. Today I'm guiding you through a yin yoga floor sequence, and this is a wonderful sequence if you need some extra support from the earth tonight, or if you do have any issues in your lower back folding forward. This floor sequence can be quite soothing for the lower back. So today we will work with a strap or a scarf, and also grab a cushion, a block, or a folded blanket so that you can support your pelvis. And then we're going to get started on our back, coming down along the spine and taking a few moments here to hug your knees to your heart, softening through the base of your skull, dropping back through your shoulder blades, and gently squeezing the thigh bones to the abdomen. Resting through the internal organs and feeling a sense of relaxation along your spine. Close your eyes for a moment and let's take 3 or 4 full and deep breaths into the back body, expanding breath through the back of the body and exhaling through your nose. Feeling a sense of heaviness through your body and relaxing through your forehead, jaw, and chest. And let's keep hugging our left knee to the chest, and we'll place our right foot down to the floor. You can interlace your fingers in front of your shin bone, making any adjustments you need through your neck or your shoulders, and then reach for your strap or your scarf and place that around the top of your left foot. Flex through your foot and extend the left heel up towards the sky. You can let your hands slide down the strap, coming into a comfortable stretch through the back of your leg. Relaxing the elbows and shoulders, feeling the heart dropping back into the rib cage. And as you breathe here, can you feel into the tissue through the backs of the legs? Feeling the little rivers of energy through the tissue beginning to open up. And if you're feeling quite comfortable here, you can take the strap, both sides of the strap in your left hand, and bring your right palm down to the top of the right hip. Stabilize through your pelvis and then extend your right leg forward on the ground. Relaxing through the hip flexor and thigh. Perhaps closing your eyes here as you settle in. Feeling the thigh bone dropping down into the hip socket. And your breath rising and falling like a wave through your chest. Keeping your right hand on your hip as you slowly open the left leg to the left, feeling the stretch shift to the inner thigh and inner leg line. And you just need to come to that place where you're feeling a bit of stretch, keeping the back and the pelvis rooted. You can always rest your left forearm or your left arm and elbow to the ground, keeping the shoulder soft. Remember that you can always bend your right knee if this is feeling a little intense for your back. Feeling the leg bone become heavy, perhaps dropping the leg a little bit more into the pull of gravity. And can you hug your navel center back and feel the left thigh bone hugging into the hip socket as you slowly draw the leg back to center. Now you can bend your right knee again, placing the foot to the floor. Relax your strap off to the side. Bend through your left knee. Flex your foot. Cross the left ankle on top of your right thigh. And then press the left thigh bone away from the body until you feel the left sits bone roll back to the floor. And you can feel that your pelvis is at a neutral position. Feeling and sensing into the whole tissue band around your left hip. And if you'd like to deepen the massage through the hip, you can float your left thigh towards your heart and interlace your fingers behind the thigh bone. Make sure that the shoulders and your neck stay relaxed. If you do feel tension through the spine, you can always fold a blanket or bring a bolster underneath your sacrum, so you're adding a bit of height to your pelvis. Relax your chin about an inch below your forehead, closing your eyes. Noticing any shifts and changes to your breath. And any shifting through the deep tissue of your hip. Feeling the tissue begin to liquefy and open. You might gently hug the right thigh closer to the body and wing your left knee an inch or two away from the body, finding a deeper edge. And as an option, you can always extend your right leg up, shifting the fluids of the body towards your heart. And you can relax through the right leg again, bending at your knee. Relax your hands and then take your right hand to your right ankle. And we'll keep our legs in the same shape as we shift the whole body over to the right. So you're placing the left foot down to the floor. The left knee is pointing to the sky, and you can feel a little bit of stretch and opening through the side of the left hip and waist. And then open up across your heart. You can slide the left shoulder underneath you. Let's keep our head at a neutral position, and we'll hold here for a few moments. Feeling your breath expanding across the chest, massaging the heart space. Relax your right hand and then stack your left knee on top of your right knee. Both knees to the right, and you can draw your knees a little closer towards your armpit, resting your right palm against the thighs. And now if you'd like, you can turn your head over to the left. Make sure that feels okay for your neck. And if you do feel any strain, you can always add some cushions or a blanket between your thighs or even underneath your knees. And that can really help the back relax and also the opposite shoulder soften. Bringing some deeper massage along the spine and into the central nervous system. If you've turned your head over to the left, draw the head back to center. Taking a few more expansive breaths. And then floating your top knee up, shifting onto your back. The bottom knee floats up and you can place both feet back to the floor, relaxing your spine and coming back into a neutral position. Let's float our right knee now towards the chest. You can interlace your fingers in front of your shin bone and just take a moment to soften through the right side of the spine and down through the lower back. Reach for your strap and take your strap around the top of your right foot, flexing your foot, curling the toes towards the chest, and reaching the right heel upwards. Feeling into the tissue along the back of your leg and softening through your shoulders and neck. Closing your eyes and feeling your breath moving up and down the leg line. You can take both sides of the strap in your right hand and bring your left palm down to the top of your left hip, keeping the pelvis balanced as you extend the left leg forward, relaxing the thigh bone. You might even draw the top leg an inch or two closer towards your body. If you feel some shaking through that leg, that's okay. That's just the sciatic nerve releasing stress. And let your right leg begin to drop open to the right. Keep the flex through your foot, keeping your pelvis neutral. So you want to feel that the left hip is still rooted down towards the ground. And as the leg drops over to the right, you can always rest your arm to the ground. Feeling some traction through the inner thigh and groin. And maybe you're also sensing into the pulsation of the energy currents through the thigh, opening up any areas through the energetic channels that have been stuck or congested. Hug your navel center back and slowly guide your right leg back to center. And as you come up, you can bend through your left leg, relax your strap off to the side, and bend through the right knee, flexing your foot to protect the knee, and then place the ankle on top of your thigh, helping the right thigh bone away from the body and relaxing through your pelvis. Taking a few deep breaths through the right hip. And you can always deepen by bringing the left thigh closer to your body, interlacing your fingers behind the thigh, perhaps adding support under your pelvis. feeling the whole back body drop down into the earth. Maybe you can hug your thigh closer, deepening into the tissue around your right hip. Finding breath. You might extend your left toes to the sky, releasing the fluid body. Softening down through the left knee, and take your left hand to your right ankle. We'll shift our body over to the left this time, placing the right foot to the floor, right knee pointing to the sky, and now you're feeling some opening through the side body on the right. And we'll open across the chest, chest facing the sky, right shoulder slightly wrapping underneath your body, and we'll keep our head at a neutral position. You may even feel some release through the outer hip and thigh, along the IT band. relax your left hand and then stack your right knee on top of your left. Again, you can add support between the thighs, maybe hugging your knees closer to the armpit, softening through the right shoulder, turning your head over to the right. Feeling all the small muscles of your body unwind and let go, creating more space through the bones and joints, open pathways through the deeper tissue. Noticing the shifting of the fluid body, waters moving back into the center of your body to the organ body and the digestive system. You can float your head back to neutral, taking a few more breaths. And top knee floats up, shifting onto your back, back knee floats up, both knees hugging to your chest. Feeling the whole back body wide on the earth and the fluid moving up and down your spine. Let's take our feet to the ground. Reach for a blanket, a yoga block, or a bolster that's at the right height for your back. We'll float our pelvis up and we're sliding the prop to the sacrum, the wide triangular bone at the base of the spine, just below the curve of the lower back. And you can test out the right height for your body. And we'll continue to shift the fluids of the body down into the organs and the heart, and bringing a little bit of compression to the lower lumbar spine. You can just rest your hands alongside the body, relaxing your shoulders. And widen through the space between the eyebrows. Feel your awareness deepening into this space of quiet and stillness. Rest the full weight of your pelvis on the prop below you. You might sense some pulsing through the pelvic bowl, the tissue shifting. Heart relaxed. And breath clear and bright. The fluids of your body bathing your brain. Letting go of tight spaces in the mind. Gently draw your navel center back. Support your body as you remove your prop and roll down with control, one vertebrae at a time. Lengthen the lower back. Set your tailbone down. Let your knees wing open, soles of your feet together, palms to the lower abdomen. Rocking your head from side to side. And back into center. Soften through your eyelids. Extend your palms alongside your body, palms facing up. Wrapping the shoulders underneath you. And then extending one leg forward and then the other. Coming to rest in Shavasana, your final relaxation. Your whole body pulsing with life force energy. And please stay as long as you need in your final relaxation. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And as you rest, we'll close our practice with the sound of 1 Om. And you can simply feel the vibration of this sound through each cell of your body. Having a wonderful day. Namaste. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video, and I always love to hear from you in the comments below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.